All right, kicking off another brand new hour of the program from Studio G, fighting for you from the foxhole of freedom every single day. Remember, this show can result in elevated levels of American optimism and enthusiasm, so you have been warned. We're live in all 50 states and around the world. A dirty job, but I'm happy to do it for you every single day. Here are three big things you need to know this hour. Number one, the heat wave hitting us means more hot weather for the next couple of days. For New York, it's going to be flat out rude, like I said. Heat and humidity will squeeze the Big Apple into a baked apple, for sure. Number two, another activist judge has shown his colors, ordering the illegal alien Kilmar Abrego Garcia released, even though he's facing several felonies for human trafficking and he's here illegally. These people. And number three, here again is how we started on Friday with a big question. This is what I asked you on Friday's Free for All program. The biggest question today, do you support the United States joining the war against Iran? And if so, how far does that support go? Does it include bombing runs, guided missile strikes? Yes or no? And what about sending in ground troops? We have 40,000 soldiers in the Middle East already, so how far? That was the question I asked you to start Friday. Do you stand with President Trump no matter what, or is there a line you won't cross? I asked that as well. Well, it seems the decision to bomb Iran is being met with favorable returns, at least for most people. It's being well received because it's not an ongoing event. It's not Afghanistan. It's not Iraq. It's not 20 years of being somewhere with no real outcome. This is remarkable. Former Vice President Mike Pence praised President Trump for hitting Iran decisively. Listen to this.
But I have to tell you, I couldn't be more proud of President Trump's decisive leadership in this moment, or the extraordinary professionalism and courage of our armed forces that brought about this historic mission. I mean, I must tell you, I saw last night as really a continuation of the policies of our administration, where we isolated Iran as never before. We got out of the Iran nuclear deal. We used force, first against Syria when they used chemical weapons on their own people. We took down the ISIS caliphate with our military and their leader. And, of course, the president's decision, which is very reminiscent to last night, the president's decision to take down Qasem Soleimani. I've been there at his side. And I must tell you, I honestly had no doubt that if the Iranians did not step up and make a deal to dismantle entirely the uranium enrichment program, that President Trump would act, our armed forces would deliver, and that's just what happened.
And there you have it, Mike Pence. Of course, some might say he's one of those neocons inside the circle. Maybe he is. But for most people, hitting Iran and taking away their nuclear capabilities seems to be the right thing. Now, there are, comments being made. Russia will give Iran nuclear warheads now. No, they won't. No, they won't. Let me just tell you, that's not going to happen. And no other country is going to give them nuclear warheads either. That's just not going to happen. I can assure you that is not in the cards. Here's what's happening at this hour. Massive airstrikes in Tehran as the IAF is pounding dozens of targets in Iran. Dozens of targets, including the prison where all the political prisoners are held, EVIN prison. Israel blew the gates out of the place. And people whose loved ones suffer in there want to free them. They're trying to get them out of there. They're trying to figure out if they can get those people out. That's one of the hits. Now, there was a hit that hit the Republican Guard headquarters, doing great damage to the Republican Guard. So you've got that going on. It's one thing after another. Now, what about Iranians living here in America? What do they think about what they've seen? Well, many think it's time for a change of leadership in Tehran. Listen to this.
Very proud of the president, but I just want to say, as an Iranian on this panel, there is no diplomacy with the IRGC. They use negotiation and diplomacy as a delay tactic to do whatever the heck they want in secret. So when I hear diplomacy with Iran, I just feel like that's a joke.
So you think ultimately we have to have regime change?
I think that there's no other choice with this regime. Like the rabbi said, this is theological for them. This is getting to heaven. This is not, they're not playing with the same core values that Americans have.
All right.
They have the opposite core value. We value
Yep.
peace and life. They value jihad and martyrdom. We don't think alike.
Yep.
We don't think alike. That's right. We don't think alike. But some of the more predictable responses are like the next one. Democrats lining up against President Trump in favor of our enemies, including Iran. I mean, have you seen this? These folks went from flying the Ukrainian flag in their protest to flying the Palestinian flag in their protest. And suddenly, isn't it remarkable how many Iranian flags they have? And they've got the placards, hands off Iran. I mean, it's almost like these things are pre-planned. Like they go to the warehouse. All right, today it's Palestinian protest. Let's pick those. Today it's Iranian protest. Let's pick those. Come on, people. Anyhow, Democrats signing up is so predictable. Listen to this.
But it's not an operation that should have ever been authorized by the president in the absence of intelligence showing that Iran had made the decision to break out and build a bomb. The intelligence I've seen, and it's been limited, indicates that Iran had certainly enriched uranium but had not made the decision to build a bomb or pursue the mechanism of a bomb. And in the absence of that, this is not a strike that should have been ordered. In watching Hegseth during that press conference this morning, we saw a lot of arrogance from the defense secretary. And as wars in the Middle East have demonstrated, arrogance is a deadly commodity.
Adam Schiff, there he is, your hero, Adam Schiff. Yeah. I don't think that, I don't think I care what Adam Schiff thinks. It wouldn't matter if Donald Trump had gone over there, destroyed the nuclear weapons of Iran, freed the political prisoners, exacted political change in Tehran, and turned Iran into a democratic republic in the Middle East. That wouldn't even matter. You see, these people are so hell-bent on opposing anything that Trump does, it wouldn't matter what he did. He could turn water into wine. It would not matter. Not to these people. They're not serious. And sadly, the people of California, that's your representation. How disappointed must you be in that every time you hear that guy talk? I mean, most of California is conservative, except for the big cities where they want handouts and illegal aliens want free stuff. Shocking, embarrassing, infuriating might be the word. Anyhow, California, good luck with that representation. That and Padilla, you know, the guy that bum rushed Kristi Noem and got arrested, all because he wanted to make a scene. Oh, the Republicans are arresting members of the United States Senate. Yeah, they're not. But when you act like clowns, you get treated like a clown. And sadly, the politicians coming out of California, too many of them are exactly that, clowns. Clowns. All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Don't forget to tell your friends about the program. Follow us here. Follow me on X today. I need 25 new followers, all right? And Facebook. Do that. I'll be right back.